All right, let's get into it. Today, we're not doing some dry, boring lesson. Nope. We're talking about a serious upgrade for your brain. Think of it like this. We're going to build you a toolkit for a smarter, clearer mind. You ready? Let's dive in.
Seriously, just think about your days so far. You've probably seen a dozen headlines, a bunch of opinions on social media, maybe a viral video or two. It's just this constant flood of information, right? It never stops. So here's the real question. In the middle of all that noise, who's actually in control? Are you the one driving your thoughts, or is the noise doing it for you?
And that is exactly where critical thinking comes in. Look, this isn't about being negative or cynical. It's about taking back the controls. It's the toolkit you need, the one that helps you cut through the static, sort fact from fiction, and just make better decisions. It's about walking through this complicated world with a bit more confidence.
Okay, so if we're going to build this toolkit, we've got to know what we're working with. What even is critical thinking? Let's break it down and get a really clear definition.
All right, first things first, let's talk about what critical thinking is not, because there are a lot of misconceptions. It's not about being that person in the room who's always negative, the one who just shoots down every idea. It's not about finding fault just for the heck of it or trying to win every argument. And here's the big one. It is absolutely not some secret power that only geniuses have. Nope, it's a skill, a process, and anyone can learn it.
Okay, so here's the official definition. But what I want you to notice is how active it is. It's all about doing things. First, you analyze. That just means you break an idea down into its pieces. Second, you evaluate. You actually check if those pieces are any good, if they're credible. And only then, after you've done that work, do you form a sound judgment. See? It's a deliberate, step-by-step process, not just a gut feeling. So having the process down is one thing. But it's actually more than that. It's a mindset. It's about the kind of attitude you bring to the table. To really use these tools well, you need to cultivate a few key habits of mind. Let's take a look at what those are. And it all kicks off with this one: curiosity, just a genuine desire to know more. A critical thinker just isn't happy with the first answer they get. They're the person who's always asking, why? Or, what if we tried this? They need to get under the hood and see how things really work. Honestly, curiosity is the engine that drives this whole thing.
Okay, this next one is super important, and we need to get it right. We're talking about healthy skepticism. This is not the same as being cynical. A cynic just says, I don't believe any of it. A skeptic, on the other hand, just pauses. They ask, okay, how do we know that's true? Where's that information coming from? It's not about rejecting things out of hand. It's about asking for the receipts. And this might be the toughest, but also the most powerful. Humility. Intellectual humility. It's being able to say, you know what? I might be wrong about this. It's understanding that you don't know everything and that some of your strongest beliefs might be flawed. That willingness to change your mind when you see better evidence, that's not weakness. That is the ultimate sign of a truly strong mind. All right, so we've got the mindset down. Now it's time to actually open up that toolkit we've been talking about. Let's pull out 4 of the most essential tools you're going to need. Think of these as your 4 go-to tools. It starts with analysis. That's like taking an engine apart to see all the different gears and wires. Then you have interpretation, where you figure out what each of those little parts actually does. Next, and this is a big one, evaluation. You inspect those parts. Are they solid? Are they based on good evidence, or are they kind of flimsy? And finally, you get to inference. You put it all back together, and based on your inspection, you draw a conclusion about how the whole thing works. It's a really powerful sequence. So what does this actually look like in real life? Well, let's put it side by side. Imagine you see a crazy headline online. The reactive thinker, they have an instant emotional gut reaction. They accept it or they reject it, and they probably share it right away. But the critical thinker, they pause. They take a breath. They ask, wait a minute. They go looking for evidence. They check the source. One is a gut reflex. The other is a conscious choice. That's the difference. Look, the only way to get good at this is to practice. So I want you to try something today, right now. Pick one thing, a news story, an opinion you heard, anything, and just ask these 3 little questions. 1, what's the main argument here? That's analysis. 2, what's the evidence for it? That's evaluation. And 3, is there another way to look at this? That's humility. That's it. That simple habit is how you build the muscle. And that's really what this is all about. The goal was never to have all the answers. The goal is to get better at asking the questions. So I'll leave you with this to chew on. What is one idea, one assumption, maybe even one of your own deeply held beliefs that you're going to question today? Because ultimately, the quality of your thinking is determined by the quality of your questions.